Hi there, my name is Charlie and I'd like to show you how to get your business on the Google Maps. Let's get started here and I'll show you a thing or two on how to do it. I got started on the internet years ago by selling ebooks on eBay, and now I've been online for about 10 years now, and I've just recently released my book, Charlie App's Guide to Marketing Your Business Online here in Kansas City. Basically, I'm helping local businesses get more customers by making them more findable on the internet. What you're going to learn today, let's get you started here. Local marketing is probably the hottest new business for you to be in, especially if you have a business and you need to figure out how your Google Places is going to fit into your online presence and how the online habits of your local consumers can affect your findability. And I'm not going to get into a bunch of techie stuff here. So what is local internet marketing? Let's start with Denver Kitchen Remodeling. It gives you a geographical target of consumers for local products and services. Consumers are searching differently when they are ready to buy locally. Although it's becoming less and less necessary, most consumers are putting a geographic modifier in front of their search terms now. So if you've purchased a TV within the last year, you probably did your research online. You probably even read the reviews and specs online. And the one thing you probably didn't do, however, is you didn't hit the add to the cart button because you weren't ready to buy from that vendor online. So let's look at what a local consumer is doing instead, because the local consumer thinks a little differently. Most consumers research products and services online, but they prefer to buy locally. And when they are ready, they generally perform a local search for a local product. So what does this mean for you and your business? Local searchers are really ready to buy, so you got to find a way to get to them and figure it out. And your potential customers are already looking for you online. But are you there? And with this, your business and the internet, you need to make it congruent. Just a few short years ago, there was no internet as we know it today. Marketing to consumers was done primarily through the normal means of newspaper ads, print yellow page ads, mailers, TV advertising, and even radio ads. But that's all changed now with the internet, so it's changed a lot of these things very, very fast. A lot of us have been surprised how quickly it's changed. Now we can share information and communicate at the instant of a click. Big businesses have found they could reach their customers globally overnight. And every major business has developed an internet presence, and this internet became a $1 trillion a year industry. Now the playing field has really been leveled when it came to the internet. Local and small businesses can now compete. Search engines are now the #1 resource for finding a local business and the information they provide. 86% of the customers surveyed use the internet to find local products and services. 80% say they research online before they buy. So this is why it's imperative that you're out there. Many small business owners feel that large advertising budgets are needed to compete. Now you can market your business on the internet and compete with the giants using a much smaller advertising budget. Being findable online is more reasonable than you might think. Potential customers are really looking for you. So let's see if you are findable. You already know that having an internet presence is vitally important. You may also already have a website. But now do you know what to do to market it and get your customers to find you? Is your business findable by local consumers using the internet? Or do you have say a billboard maybe in the desert? It's advertising out there, but there's nobody out there to see it. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad to have a nice website, but you need to make sure you're in business directories like Merchant Circle, probably should be doing some Craigslist and Backpage advertising. You also want to have some videos up on YouTube, and you want to make sure that you're doing some type of social media such as Twitter or Facebook, and this will help you make you more findable. Now, what are the consumers looking for? And what are the consumers looking for when they go out there to find you? You want to go where the buyers are. This chart summarizes kind of the percentages of top search engines and what they're looking for. Recognize the local search as an upward trend, and I view this to be a vitally important trend probably for the next 2 years. Google has created the Google Places to help get businesses found. And Google Places are the free internet business listings that can be found when people go online to search, such as on this Google page. So people will go online and all these will be the searches that they would pull up. You could be here with an optimized places listing, and we'll get into that shortly. Now the ones in the arrows I just drew, those are called paid listings, and those cost money to be there. Okay, what's the benefit of optimized place listings? Well, you'll be out there in the local internet marketing world, have a higher placement. Your address, phone number, and website are displayed for free. You can add more info, videos, photos to stand out, all for free. And doing all of this, you will be found and get more customers. And you want to make sure that you're doing this properly by geotagging and using smartphone ads. You can also create some QR codes to make your business more findable, and that will help people find your business as well. Even with a small marketing budget, you can be found by your local customers by doing some of these simple Google Places. And the more findable you are on the internet will mean more customers for you. Let's take a look at the Google Places account here. Let's go in there and start setting up your Google Places account. You want to create a Google account if you don't already have one. You can go to google.com/places to do that. You can log in using your Gmail username and password. If you don't have one, just create one for free. And then you're going to need some information for your listing. You want your company organizational name. It's important you list your business as it is anywhere else that advertises. Your real business name as you would see it in the phone book. If Google detects any discrepancies between the two, they may penalize you in your search, so you may not rank as high. Make sure your business address is in there and it matches everything else you publish. And you always want to do it wherever the client comes to do business. Then you'll want to list it by your storefront address. If you're in business where you go to a customer's house, you'll be able to publish that. So you'll want to use a local phone number. This is vitally important. You don't want to use the 800 number because this is the number that your customers know and they can trust. After you go into your Google Places, let's click on List Your Business. Go to Google Places, select the United States, and enter your business phone. And select Find Business Information. And if your business appears, you can put Claim. You can click Claim on your listing. If you don't already have a listing, you're going to have to add a new listing. Here's the basic view of the basic information, business name, etc., etc. So, you want to create a keyword-rich, well-targeted description, and you can use as much of the 200 characters as you can. Provide a human-readable description that targets the words that potential customers would use. Don't make it just all a bunch of keywords jumped together, because that won't be viewed well. You'll have categories you can select from. And you want to pick the right categories, which is vitally critical for optimizing the listing. You must select at least one of Google's categories to start with. And then you can go up to 4 more categories after that. It can be custom ones that you choose. Place your categories in the order of importance. And can go in here. This is a view of the category area. And the category should say what your business is doing, not what it does. Put the most important category names in top to bottom. If Google has populated categories that fit the needs, use those because it will help you in the rankings. Okay, and now we're going to get into, if you work from home, you can hide your address. So you just click, yes, the business serves customers at their locations. And you click that icon rather than publishing your address. And then you may also publish how far away you want to travel to serve your customers. You'll want to go in and add your hours of operation and payment types. And then you can list some additional details if you feel that you want to provide those details to your customers via the web, like you have free parking, what kind of brand you may carry, etc., and any other compelling information about your business. And then you're going to have to do a verification. You can do it either by phone or you can validate it by email, but either one you're going to have a PIN number. That will allow you to validate your Google Places account so that nobody else can go in there and change it. Now, if you go the mail route, it's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks for them to mail this to you. When you receive that, you're going to enter your PIN number back on the website here. And along with this, you can create some additional features in Google. Maybe you want to create a coupon. And then you can have your customers print out the coupon or show it on a mobile phone to get the discount. That'll help drive some more traffic back to you. And then this is really the key to Google Places. You want to get your customers reviewing you. The more reviews you get, the higher you're going to naturally rank in Google Places. So some of the best ideas for soliciting reviews are call your best customers and ask them. Append the request to the email some newsletters out that you might want to publish. You can also ask for a review during a follow-up phone call. And you can email a review to request for happy customers to complete some type of review. Now also we discussed briefly on you want to have some keywords. Keyword selection is probably one of the most important parts of optimizing your Google Places account. And it can also be the most difficult. Proper keyword selection is critical. So you want to make sure you spend some time doing that. Now, did you know 43% of all the searches on Google are related to searches for local businesses? And 97% of the consumers use the internet to find and research products or services in their local area. And 82% of the people are performing this search before they come to find you. So you want to make sure you get this thing set up. An optimized Google Places listing is just one of the local marketing strategies that needs to be implemented. And people are searching online in many, many different ways. Present in multiple places online will make it easier for people to find your business, and that way it'll drive more business back to you. You really need to make sure this happens. Now you have the knowledge to go out and create your own Google Places account, so go ahead and get started. It's not that hard. I just walked you through it. Do something today, not tomorrow, and start leveraging all the incredible tools and opportunities that you have available to you. Thank you, and until next time, if you need some help on this, feel free to contact us. We'll be more than happy to help you with your Google Places listing, and I will have my next video out shortly. So, thank you again. Charlie signing off for Stayster.com.